Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the NHL main slate video, the reboot, because I already recorded this and posted it, and there was no sound. So I have to redo the whole freaking video. Very nice. Anyways, guys, if you're new, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're just on a roll with NHL since the All-Star break. You guys watch my video picks. Um, you guys should have crushed it. I got a lot of thank yous on Twitter, so I do appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys do take the time and you are paying attention because it's paying off, right? Um, but yeah, almost at 3,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. We're so close. I only need like 30 more. So if you be so kind, please hit that subscribe button and help me get there. And I'll keep rolling these NHL videos out, guys. They're getting over 1,000 views now. So my commitment to you will be, if even when the NBA comes back, if you guys keep watching these NHL videos, I'll keep doing them. All right? That's my promise to you. All right? So, with that said, let's get in today's winner, shall we? So this is the DFS club, guys. What we do is we don't just say we kill it. We actually show what we do. So, off the top, Jimmy with the row again every day. He's cashing 110 there. 115 there. Very nice. Was a low scoring slate. Looks like he got a showdown victory. Drew the Tattoo Man is just on a tear. He got a 150 there. Major tear. Aho actually surprised me today. He actually did. Once damn Malkin was out, Crosby was just a lock. Just a lock. Preston swept it today, guys. My other NHL expert. There we go. That's how we talk at 2:52 in the morning. I got my rock star. Cheers. But yeah, Preston swept it, guys. He provided lineups for the family, and we killed it. So shout out to Preston for that, and shout out to Preston for saving our asses with that Malkin news. This one fool cashed even with Malkin in and got a 178 on FanDuel. Very nice, brother. Triple OG did his thing. Jack Eichel, I'm glad I faded him. Glad I faded him. But I tell you all about Wheeler, right? Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, everyone's very happy. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Uh let's go to my Twitter real quick. One particular um tweet I got, I just want to show you guys real quick. Right here. Chamberlain, Skywalker, you're the NHL GOAT. So he got first out of 10, and these are all just from the picks from my video yesterday. Blake Wheeler, RoboCop, Kachuk, Palomari, um, Patrick Lane, Sidney Crosby, he threw in there. And yeah. So if you're paying attention, like this young man here, you're doing it. So with that said, guys, let's get into it. This is the reboot. This is take two. I'm tired, but it's all right. It's all right. Well, we still got NBA is coming in 2 days, in 2 days. So draft dashboard, guys. You know the routine. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have draft dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet, hands down. I use it for all my videos, all my research. Pick the draft dashboard challenge. So let's go to the position optimizer. And Patrice Bergeron is the top center of the slate as far as like price goes. I'm not paying 8-1 for Bergeron. No, thank you. Zina. I'm gonna try and say this at three in the morning. Zijanabad. I know how to say his name. I just always fuck it up. But going against Chicago. Now here's the thing with the Rangers and the Chicago Blackhawks. Neither one scores a lot of goals, right? And they're facing each other. So Could it be a blow? Could it be very high scoring? Yeah, absolutely, because neither team plays any defense whatsoever. Chicago's ranked 29th in the league against centers, guys. So at 7-6, I'd take the savings here. I'd rather go Mika. We'll just call him Mika. How's that? Projected to get 14 fantasy points, guys. At 7-6, I'll go here over Chiefs Bergeron any day of the week. And I don't know, still some of you have questions about goalies. Guys, it's just we don't know who's going to start in goal. So why waste the time? Pick a team that you think is just not going to score a lot of goals and play that goalie playing against them. It's that simple. That's what I do. I mean, there's no real strategy. I mean, it's easy. It's common sense. Just use common sense, guys. I'm sorry, but I try my best. But goalies, you're on your own. All right. Next up, I got Ryan Strome. Same game. He's only 5'3". This man's on a tear. He's projected to get 7.2 fantasy points. Gets all the ice time in the world. Check it out. 11, 14, 8, 27, and a 17. So besides that 8, which is almost double-digit fantasy points, which is the goal, right, for every player, we want to get at least 10 fantasy points. He's done it in the last 5. And at 5'3" in this spot, absolutely. Get yourself some Ryan Strome. Sound like a goddamn soup or a stew. Next up, we got Adam Enrique. Now look out for Anaheim, guys. We need to start paying attention to them because they're starting to score goals, right? They're starting to surprise a lot of people and score a lot of goals. And it's not the Getzlaffs, or the Silverbergs really. It's these guys. Adam Henrique, 4'8", 15 and 23 in his last 2 games. And he's like a third liner. Projected to get 7.7 fantasy points. He's just, he's doing his thing, especially for someone at this price point. This is definitely great value. I mean, the last 5 games, the lowest score he's gotten is a 7. So not too shabby. We'll take Enrique at center, guys. 4, 5, 8 if you need some salary relief. Next up, if he's in, I'm playing him. Nathan MacKinnon, guys. Look who decided to join us. Look at this face. Uh-oh, he's locked in. Look at this face. This is Schroeder Skywalker. If you're new to the video, guys, he helps us out. He does Schroeder's picks. He does it all. He just woke up from a nap. As soon as this camera starts rolling, he comes out to say hi to you guys. So, I can't wait to go back to doing live streams too. We'll do that once NBA gets back. So Nathan MacKinnon, if he's on the slate, I'm playing him. Top 5 player in the league, in my opinion. You may disagree, but 8.5 worth every cent. Every cent. 25, 11, 27 in his last 3, projected at 17.2, going up against the Islanders, who do not scare me at all. He's due for like a 30, 40-point fantasy game, too. And this is a good spot. I really like him here at 8.5, guys. Don't fade Nathan MacKinnon. Don't do it. What is this, a 6-game slate? Yeah. Just don't do it. Next up, Leon Drostyle, 8.4. Yes. And the reason why, it's just plain and simple. With all the injuries to the team, he's the man now in Edmonton. He is the man in Edmonton. No Connor McDavid. It's his team now. I understand Boston, right? It's not a great matchup. Boston's ranked number 1 against centers, but he's like Giannis. He's like matchup proof. 23, 24, and 7 in his last 3 games. Projected to get 14.6. Look at his last 5, just period. 23, 24, 7, 33, 29, guys. Him and MacKinnon, if you can get both of them, which you should be able to get both, I would just stack these 2, pay up at center. That's looking like my strategy as of 3 in the morning, but that could change by tomorrow. And I will put out on my Twitter, guys. So if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'll leave my Twitter handle in the link in the description below. I put out my core players. I'm gonna do the core 4. All right, I'll do the core 4 on Twitter tomorrow. So look out for that. Right, Schroeder? That's right. So that's going to do it for center. Let's go to winger. And I've kind of narrowed down the players a little bit better for you guys, too. So it's not so many, you know what I'm saying? So you guys can get the best bang for your buck. So if you can fit him in, too, I'm talking about David Pastrnak. Top 5 player in the NHL, hands down. You can't even argue that one, guys. Look at this matchup against Edmonton, ranked 30th in the league against right wingers, as if he needs a reason, right? He'll probably be very highly owned. That's the only downside. So if he's like 50% owned, I actually wouldn't mind fading him because if he does, you're already sitting pretty. So I got to see how ownership goes. But I mean, it's so hard to get away from him in the slate. Projected to get 18.3. At 8.5, he's worth every cent, guys. Get the plastic man in there, Pasternak, and just move on. Edmonton just plays no defense. Next up from Anaheim again, Jacob Silverberg finally had a decent game before that 2-3. I still don't like the price. I still think he should be cheaper, but he had he had a 18, 2, 3, before that a 14. This is basically a GPP dart throw, only because the matchup's so good. Florida is ranked 29th in the league against right wingers. So I do like that. He's projected to get 8.7 fantasy points. Excuse me. So Silverberg, he sounds like a goddamn fish. Get him in there. I caught a 10-pound Silverberg today. Next up, we got Dominique Kuba. That almost freaking rhymes. That 4.8, guys. I know you're like, who? That's what I like because you know what? If you don't study the NHL, you ain't gonna know these players. Of course, you're gonna know Sidney Crosby and McKinnon, but these guys right here are the ones that win. They will win you DFS. He's 4.8, 11, 15, 14, 15 in his last 4 games, guys. That's no joke. Again, this game, I'm liking it. I'm liking it, even though I can see both of these teams are due, right? Chicago scoring a lot of goals there for a while last month, and so was, the Rangers. They're up and down, up and down, up and down. The Rangers really have nothing to play for. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't know, guys. I'm really liking this game, only because both teams don't play any defense. But at 4.8, with that, his upside, I mean, he's not going to break the slate, right? But he'll at least, if he's going to get 10 or more fantasy points at 4.8, he is projected to get 9.9. You got to get him in there, guys. As much as it hurts, you got to get him in there. You got to take these chances. But I don't really think that's a risk. Next up, I got Troy Terry, Anaheim, 3,000. Very cheap. 10, 9, 17 in his last 3. He was on my last video too. So look at this. The last 5, 10, 9, 17, 17, and a 9. So he hasn't completely dudded. And for a 3K player and a great matchup against Florida, that's what's up right there. Troy Terry, remember that name. He will be low owned. Get him in there. All right. Next up, I got Pavel Bucevic here at 4.8. Still too cheap for this man. He dudded last game, so we like that, right? So when someone duds like that, they come back with a vengeance, just like Wheeler did today. 19 and a 19 and a 0. That 0 was the last game. Projected to get 6.2 fantasy points, guys. His upside is there. 19, 19, and a 16. He's always very low owned because he's not a name, but most of the slates I do play him, guys, and he's paid off most of the time. Get him in there, all right? Almost like my baby's mama got me. Every time I go to the zoo and I walk past the monkey cage, she reaches through that cage and almost tries to get me in there, bro. It's scary. It's scary. So guess who I got now too? I got for 5.9. We're going back to the well with Yamamoto here. Edmonton Oilers going up against Boston. Look at his last 5. 13, 28, 0, 24, and a 10. He's the truth, man. I'm a Yamamoto truther. I'm just saying, projected to get 7 fantasy points. Get him in there. He's one of the lower owned guys in the league, and just move on, especially at 5.9. Under 6K, we can definitely work with that. And that's going to do it for a winger. Look at this guy. So in case you're wondering, this is what he does. He sits right off camera and kind of waits for his turn. You know what I'm saying? This cat is too smart. He knows when the camera's on. All right, so let's go to defenseman. He's doing a lot better, though, by the way, guys. Thanks for asking. He still misses his sister, but he's doing better. He's getting back to his old self. We got Torrey Krug, top option for defenseman. You could go here. Now the top option's only 5'9", so that's great. So we can definitely save here. We can pay up, and then we'd still be saving. Krug, he's not going to dud on you. 13, 13, 7. The problem is with these Boston guys, they're all going to be chalk, right? They always are, always will be, because it's Boston. Everybody knows who they are, especially right now with no NBA. We have you got a lot of people playing that don't normally play, and so they'll just fuck it. I'll play all these Boston players. I'll play all these Pittsburgh players. You know what I mean? So that's the edge we got. 13, 13, 7, 22, 9 in his last 5. He's not going to dud. Projected at 8.6. Not the most exciting, but Krug's in a great spot. Next up, I do love this play, though. Alexander Adler. So you goalie people out there that want me to give you goalies, you can take any goalie from this team right here, from either one of these two teams, Vancouver or Minnesota, whoever's going to get the start. This should be a very low-scoring game because neither team scores a lot of goals. Adler, for 5'7", is a steal. 10, 14, 15, 3, and 12 in his last 5. Last 2 against Minnesota, he's gotten a 12 and a 10. So at 5'7", projected to get 9.1 fantasy points. Definitely a safe play. You can definitely get him here. He's $200 cheaper than Krug. Probably lower owned. I guarantee he'll be lower owned. Next up, I got Quinn Hughes. Vancouver, he's 5'3", so he's out of that 4K range now. But this boy's just been killing it. 10, 3, 20, 12, 10 in his last 5. Last time against Minnesota, he got 10 fantasy points. Before that, 8. So again, another lower owned guy that you can throw in your lineups and feel safe. He's projected to get 7.4 fantasy points. So get him in there, guys, at 5'3". Next up, we got Charlie Mccovey here. 4'8". Way too cheap. Dude's been just like on beast mode. 18, 21, 6 in his last 3. Projected at 7.1. This guy just takes a shitload of shots on goal. Takes a ton of shots, guys. And 5 shots on goal on DraftKings, it's a bonus, right? They automatically get 10 fantasy points. 18, 21, 6, 8, 12. Get him in there, guys, because even though he takes a lot of shots, last time against Edmonton, he did get 11. Shots are just like money in the bank on DraftKings, guys. So you want those people that take a lot of shots. Hopefully he's not too chalky at 4'8", but Charlie Mccovey, get him in there. I know it's McAvoy, guys. All right, just relax. Just chill. Just chill. Next up for 2-5, we got Soucy. That's right, Carson Soucy. You're like, who? Exactly. I got you some value here at bare minimal. 7, 13, 7 in his last 3, and actually gets a decent amount of ice time. 14, 14, 19 minutes. Not bad. For a bare minimal guy? Yes, sir. So if he gets anywhere between 7 to 13 fantasy points, you're sitting pretty. You're sitting golden. So we're going to get Soucy, and we're going to throw his ass in the lineup one time and see what happens. All right. Let's see. Next up, we got John Klingberg for 4-5. I still think he's underpriced. Hell of a player. 23, 14, 16 in his last 3 games. People don't like to play Dallas, and I get it. They're not the most exciting team to roster. They don't always score a lot of goals, but with defensemen, you know how they get their points. 3 blocks gets them a bonus. 5 shots gets them a bonus. So that's how they generate all these fantasy points. And Klingberg, that's what he does. Takes a ton of shots, gets a lot of blocks. Last 5 games, 23, 14, 16, 4, and 9. Going up against Arizona, ranked 17th in the league against defensemen. I do like Klingberg, guys. Get him in there at 6'8". And we got Eric Johnson from the Colorado Rockies Avalanche. I just want MLB to come so bad. Um, just like when my baby's mama's out in the wind, her hair blows, and you can see her bald spots. I love it. I just love it. He's only 4K. 5, 11, 11. He's been a very safe play for me. I've been playing him as like their number one defenseman. Although he's on the second line, he still produces, guys. He's another one. Gets the blocks, gets the shots on goal, right? And he's very affordable at 4K. So get Eric Johnson in there and just move on. Get the hell on. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for my picks. So let's go to the lineup optimizer and get you guys a free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club. So we got Nathan McKinnon. Look at this. Zijanabad, Silverberg, Kubalik, Troy Terry, Torrey Krug, Soucy, Alexander Adler. This is a fucking great line. We're going to play this one. So get this one in here, guys. And don't forget to come check us out. www.dfsclub.com, guys. The one and only. We've changed the game for the best. You get every single sport with us. You don't just get one. You get everything. Everything. We got 3 providers in one. DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS, the DFS Whisperers. Slideshow of all our winnings because we show NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, XFL. We do it all. And people ask me on the comments, how do I get in the Slack chat? This is how you do it. Click the join now button. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And look at these plans, guys. This is for every single sport. Excuse me, for everything. You got the bronze plan. You got the silver plan for 6 months. And then our most popular one, of course, is the gold plan because you basically get 6 months for free. Then we got our 3-day passes, guys. You get a bankroll management education. Most important thing in daily fantasy sports. If there's a fantasy site out there, we cover it. We do the cheat sheets, guys. If you think my videos are fire, you should see my cheat sheets. Members only podcast 24/7. There goes my voice. Excuse me. 24/7 tips and advice by the DFS Club. Guys, we give you lineups, but we also help you build your own lineups if you want to go that route. Because the overall goal here is to build a great community and to make you a better DFS player, right? You got 3 providers that are helping you do that. Plus, you got 500 members in here that also help each other out. It's a beautiful thing, guys. My dream, my fruition has come true. All this was in my head, and then finally, it's here. We've only been doing this since August, guys. So I'm telling you, this is how DFS should be. Pre-lock insight, which is all the injury news, especially for NBA. You know how crazy that shit gets. Members only Slack chat. So all these plans here are all access, guys. So it doesn't matter what you get. So remember, it's www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family. Schroeder and I would love to have you. And don't forget, guys, Draft Dashboard is only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. You can make as many lineups as you want. And the best part is you get access to all my player pools for every single sport. Worth price of admission right there. So with that said, it is creeping on 3:13 in the morning. I'm going to bring Schroeder over here because we're both going to send you guys out of here. So Schroeder, let's do it, all right? We're going to do it. So we're going to pray. Ready? All right, we're going to pray. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. That's right. Exactly. The pets. He's all concerned about the pets. So let's get this bread and don't take shit from nobody. The heater just kicked on, so he wants to go sit on the vent. He's, if it gets under 70 degrees in here, God forbid, he thinks he's freezing. Tropical cat. And we're going to get up out of here, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Hit me up on Twitter. Get my core 4 plays. That's it. That's it, guys. And I will see you in the DFS Club also. All right, guys. I'm exhausted. This was take 2. I apologize. Shit happens, right? Especially in my world. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. So thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. I will try and get some sleep.